welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a training time. Yeah, let's get started on that. So we are in Golden Lake Stable, and yeah, we're gonna start training here. So let me get my questions up. So our first question is my question is, how long have you played SSO for? So, how long have I played SSO for? Good question. I would say about a year or two. I've only played SSO for probably 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I would say so. But I've been. I like to say I watched SSO YouTube videos ever since I would say before the Icelandics came out. So I watched SSO YouTube videos for a really long time. I watched some of the first things because it's I would always look up horse games on YouTube, and Star Stable popped up, and it was always been my dream to play SSO forever until 3 years ago. I was lucky enough to have a computer that was able to work, and I was able to get Star Rider. It took me some courage to ask my mom, but I was able to do it. So yeah. So from the same person, question number 2 is, what server are you in SSO? Another good question. The server I'm in is Night Sprinkles. So if you guys want to come say hi to me, I'm in Night Sprinkles. And question number 3 is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie, I have no clue. I like Marvel. Depends on what kind of movie you're talking about. I love all the dog movies, but the thing is, it's all the dog movies are really sad. I like Marvel. I have no clue, to be honest. But I told you my general things. I don't mind horse movies, but to me, the horse movies are the same thing over and over and over and over. And actually, I wanted to make a training time on, let's see, Black Beauty, because it's very interesting. To tell you what I think of it, because I might want to save that for a video. So yeah, but I like all the Dog's Purpose movies. I like Marvel Studios. I like all those movies. So yeah. Thank you, Elena M, for all these questions. How long have you owned Bandit for? So I've owned Bandit for, I think, 2 or 3 years. I don't know. Well, we got Bandit during COVID, a couple months before COVID, I should say. So I guess 2 years, because it's been 2 years of COVID. That's crazy. It's already been that fast. So, another question from Elena M. She has a lot of questions. Is, how many horses do you have? That is a great question. I have to think, man. So, we have Chance, Apollo, Bandit, Jack, Bernie, Compass, and then our donkeys, Pixie and Einstein. So, that will be 8. But if you don't want to count our donkeys, that would be 6 or 7, I believe. I've already lost count, but that's how many horses I have. And one last question from Elena M is, what is your favorite thing about Star Stable? What is my favorite thing about Star Stable? I don't know. I guess it's just my favorite thing about Star Stable is just being able to play the game with these awesome horses, friends, and sharing memories with my sister. I don't know. My favorite thing about Star Stable is just really being able to play it and enjoy the game. So, I guess the horses, this is a horse dream, all the breeds and stuff. So yeah, that is That is it. All the questions from Elena M. Once again, so thank you, Elena M., for all these questions. So now, from Scarlet Vaulting and Gaming is, how long have you been writing for? So that's a good question. So I've been writing for 7 years. So 7 years is, oh god, 7 years is how long I have been writing for. So thank you for the question. And one more question from Scarlet Vaulting and Gaming. How long have you been on YouTube? That is a good question. I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half. So, yeah, I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half. So that's that. So thank you, Scarlet Vaulting and Gaming, for your questions. The next person who asked some questions is Peyton of a Horse Rider. So thank you, Peyton the Horse Rider, for giving me some questions, and I will be right back to my next races. Alright guys, so I just got to set an urge that I forgot to start the film, and I wasted 3 races of me not filming. I'm so mad. I don't even know what I did not go through because of what's not. So yeah, I think it was this one by Peyton the Horse Rider. Her questions. So I think her questions were the ones I left off. I'm so mad. I didn't even realize like I missed half of that, which is kind of annoying. But it's alright. I mean, like, I'm just gonna have to reread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions from Peyton the Horse Rider, and thank you once again for all 5 of those questions. So she says, already, favorite horse and SSO. So what I mean by favorite horse in SSO is like my favorite horses that I own. So I already went through this and I decided what it was, and I said my starter horse, my Carmara, and my Echo Mist, my Jorvik pony, because they all have some sort of meaning that is very special to me. So I mean, obviously my starter horse is what I do I started most of all my adventures. I do pretty much all of them with and stuff, and I love my Carmara Fox Hunter, because he was just special. He's the first horse I've maxed ever, the horse I've probably ridden the most. And then Echo Mist was my first horse I've ever bought in the game, and yeah, that's why all those horses. So thank you, Peyton, for that question. The next question from Peyton, she says, my least favorite horse in SSO. So, my least favorite horse, I'm not sure which way you're going that from in general or just in my home stable, but in my home stable, I'm gonna say my least favorite horse is Rich Girl. Which Rich Girl is a horse that my sister told me to buy, and it would be funny. And yeah, and I was forced upon to buy this horse. So that's why I hate it. It is a Gen 1 Norfolk Frisian, and she's Frisian, and I don't really want it. So that is what I said. That's that. And my least favorite horse all around, I don't know. Like, I don't want to choose an old model because, like, it's an old model and SSO wasn't good. So if it was gonna be like one of the newer updated ones, I'm gonna say a Trackner, because the Trackners, their gates are just so messed up that it's like, I love their coats. Don't get me wrong, their coats are so beautiful. It's just that SSO messed up their gates, like, and I just prefer not to use them. So that is why. Next from Peyton is my favorite horse breed in general in SSO. And I already went through my debating on all this, and I said the Karamaras. I love the Karamaras. They have such a good variety of coats. They have awesome gaits, and I just love those ponies in general. I don't know, the Karamaras I just love. So yeah, that's what that one is. And my favorite tag set, I'll put that on the screen right now. You can get that tag set in global. So yeah, that's what I meant by tag set. And my favorite horse coat color in SSO. My favorite horse coat color in SSO is probably black and dapple gray. I feel like SSO does a really nice job on those horses. So yeah, that's why I chose a black and a dapple gray. So thank you, Peyton the Horse Rider, for your questions. So yeah, thank you. So next we have it from this person, and she asked, what server are you on? And at the beginning of the video, that was one of my first questions, and that I said Night Sprinkles. So there you go. So if you want to come and say hi to me, you can hop on Night Sprinkles. And it says, next one from Western Islands. Thank you, Western Islands, for your question. And this is, do you play on a monitor or a laptop? Thank you for that question, and I will put a photo on my screen. So to answer your question, I use a monitor, so which I have a separate computer. Actually, a monitor is just what this is like a little lesson, but a monitor is just what your computer projects off of. So I mean, like, I guess what you're trying to say. So I do play off of a monitor. I'll take a video and show you what I mean. So hold on, I'll be right back. So hopefully this answers your question. So here is my monitor that I have SSO on, and here is my computer that I use. So yeah, this is my setup for now. Okay, so thank you, Western Islands, for your question, and hopefully I answered your question. So yeah. Next, we have a question from Sora Hawkier. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce your name right. So, from Sora Hawkier, she says, what do you use to record your screen when you play SSO, and love your vids? And first of all, thank you. I'm really happy that you're enjoying my video. One of the things I record my videos with, I love Bandicam. You know, only thing is with the free one, you have a watermark, and you only get 10 minutes of free time, but you can just take multiple clips, so the 10 minutes of thing doesn't really bother me much. And also, I love Bandicam because it gives you a good quality of videos and stuff, so that's why I like Bandicam. Sometimes it records blurry, but yeah. So another thing that I use is Vimo. I'm sorry, not Venmo, that's the money thing, but Vimo. That's what I use when I just had to take a quick video. The quality isn't as good. That's why I prefer Bandicam over everything. If you have more questions on how to download it, if you want, I can make a video for that. So just tell me if you want me to make a video to help you guys, and I can make like a little series on how to start your YouTube channel. That would be fun, actually. So yeah. So thank you, Sora Hawkier, for your question. So, and also, she says, what do you use to edit your videos? Also, amazing video. Thank you. So this is a commonly asked question, but I just took this because Sora asked me on another video. So what do I use for edit my video? I use CapCut. So I use CapCut to edit some of my videos, probably most of them in Vlogstar, but mostly CapCut because it's free. Number one, there's no watermark. There's a watermark at the end, like a little clip, but you can just delete that and it costs no money and stuff. I just think that I just love CapCut. So there is that. So that is also a very commonly asked question from people. So that's why I added that in there. And next question from May Smith. Thank you, May Smith, for your question. Is what is your favorite food? So my favorite food. I'm gonna say mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. I don't know. That's my favorite food. From That Equestrian Girl is, why did you start YouTube? So, thank you for your question, why, That Equestrian Girl. So, why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube during COVID. When I was home, it was at the period where school completely shut down, and it was still in the middle of the school year, and we weren't doing school, we weren't at school, and we did nothing, to be honest. So I started YouTube because I was bored, and I would create videos and kind of like delete them after, because there is nothing to do with it. So I created a YouTube channel on a different account, and then I decided to switch an account to this one. So that's why I started YouTube. I was just bored during COVID, and I loved making videos and editing them. So that is why I made a YouTube video, made a YouTube channel. So thank you. So sorry guys, I forgot to film an outro for part 1 of the Q&A, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.